Good morning, my beautiful friends. I am coming to you this morning from my favorite place in the whole world. I'm down on my jetty, and my favorite time of the day in the whole world is sunrise. I absolutely love the stillness of the morning, the calmness of the morning. Like, listen, all I can hear is birds. The water is like glass out there, and the sun is going to pop up very soon behind the clouds, which is why I'm kind of shuffled over to the side so that you can watch the sunrise if you're watching on YouTube. If not, sorry, but you can jump on my YouTube anyway, just have a quick look and see how beautiful it is. And it might give you some inspiration if you're not an early morning person. You can become an early morning person. I've had so many people over the years that could never get up, and they've just worked with me for long enough, listened to me long enough that they're like, okay, I finally become a morning person, and it just feels so good. It really starts my day off beautifully, and I feel amazing, and I'm so much calmer because I've gotten up early and I've given myself a little bit more time for me to do the things that I want to do. So if you're not a morning person, you can absolutely become one. You just got to get to bed a little bit earlier, right? I've just finished bar. It's a Friday morning. It is winter. We're at the end of July as I'm recording this. So it is winter. It is cold. I've got my fluffy socks on. I'm on my yoga mat, on my jetty, and I'm so pumped. I've just finished teaching a 5 a.m. bar class. And it's so funny. I walked out. It's funny, beautiful, amazing. I'm humbled. I'm grateful. I was leaving class, and one of my beautiful clients was coming in. I always have a bit of a chat with them when they're kind of transition, when they're swapping over classes. And she said to me, she walks in and she goes, "Oh, all my friends are here." I said, "I love that. I absolutely love that." She said, "All my friends are here. I've walked past some as they've been leaving your class. She's coming in for yoga." And I thought, wow, like that's just such a beautiful, beautiful thing for me to hear. And it's such a beautiful feeling that you can rock up to somewhere and there's just so many like-minded people, right? And I just love that. And I had another client say to me this morning, she said that she goes, because she's getting ready to get married, right? And she said, "I feel so good. I have moved my body every single day this week and I just feel amazing." And I was like, oh, I'm so happy to hear that. And she's somebody who has been with me for a little while. She's been listening to my podcast. She comes to my she literally comes to everything that I put on: Bali retreat, women's circles, classes, any events that we run, she comes along to. And she has changed so much. And she shared a story this morning about how in her work somebody rattled her, and she said the old me would have been like curled up in a corner rocking, like really wouldn't know how to handle it, would have retreated back into myself. And she said I actually stood my ground and wasn't rude or anything, but just stood my ground and stood in my power. And she said, "I feel so amazing. Thank you. Like everything's changed." And since I've been coming here, and since I've had you and Sammy, one of our yoga teachers, she's a naturopath as well, in my life. And she said, even my husband said to me, "Who are you?" And I said, it's a credit to you. You're the one that's been showing up, doing the work. You're the one that's been coming to class and coming to retreat and doing all the things. But she said, you've been my light. And I just want to acknowledge that you guys are the ones that are listening. You guys are the ones that are turning up. You guys are the ones that are coming to class, putting the podcast on. I can share wisdom. I can share a lot of life lessons and experience, but you're the ones showing up. You're the ones doing the work. And I just want you to take a moment to feel so proud of yourself for doing that, because I know many of you are getting out of your comfort zone. Many of you are trying new things. Many of you are just taking on board some newfound wisdom, some new, I don't like to use the word advice, but I can just share from experience, and then it's up to you guys what you take away from it, what you do with it. But you're the ones that have to do the work on yourself, that have to show up to class, that have to do the inner work, that have to learn how to ground, learn how to take time out for breath, learn how to say yes to you. And that's the hard part. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I just got distracted because I'm like one of these people, if a butterfly goes past or an eagle goes past or something, I will just, Tom will be talking to me and I'm like lost in the clouds, lost looking at it. And I just caught the sunrise in my camera, and and a boat's gone through underneath it. It is epic. It is so beautiful. Beauty always captures my attention. Even this morning I was driving home from class, listening to one of my favorite songs in the whole world, Pure Shores by All Saints. And I'm just driving out through the cane fields, listening to this song. Eagles are kind of flying overhead. I'm thinking about those two stories that I just shared with you. I start crying, like happy tears, just tears of gratitude, just tears of, wow, like I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for having the courage to show up. I'm proud of myself for having the courage. You guys inspired me to start a podcast. I'm proud of myself for just getting out of my comfort zone. And that's what I want you guys to feel. It is okay to be proud of yourself. It is okay to celebrate you. It is okay to go, wow, look at what I have done, because there's no more hiding behind closed doors anymore, girls. There's no more hiding behind the shadows, hiding behind the clouds. Celebrate the amazing woman that you are. Celebrate your achievements, and you will just feel so humbled and you will feel so proud of yourself. It's not arrogant, it's not ego, it's not up yourself. You'll feel so proud of yourself, and it inspires you to do more things, okay? And I digressed a moment there, but my episode today is all around just start, okay? I want you to just start. And this could be a little bit of winter motivation. We are sitting in July at the moment, where a lot of people fall off the bandwagon. A lot of people give up on themselves because it's cold. Or this could relate to anything, okay? This could relate to health and fitness. Coming to the studio, coming to classes, starting a new health and fitness journey. It could relate to starting new jobs, something out of your comfort zone that you haven't done before. It could be starting a new project, starting something creative, starting a new relationship, starting new friendships, starting anything. It's all about just start, okay? And this is what I want to leave you with. This message today is just start, irrespective of the time, irrespective of the date, irrespective of the season, irrespective of waiting until you're ready. I want the message today to be, have the courage, the confidence in yourself to just do the thing, just start, okay? So what I'm referring to, see, I'm distracted. There's another eagle flying overhead as I speak. It's just beautiful. And I got distracted again. Story of my life. My husband says to me sometimes, he's like, babe, will you just focus? But I've just fallen in love with nature and fallen in love with all the beauty all around. And it's, just soak it in, you guys. Soak in life, soak in beauty, soak in nature, and just really fall in love with being so present and so in the now. It will change your life. It will seriously change your life. Anyway, let me get back to my point, okay? So just start, because your ego has timelines, has deadlines. Your soul does not have a timeline. Your soul does not have a deadline. Your soul does not look at the date on the calendar, at whether it's a Monday or a Friday, or whether it's spring or autumn or winter, or, you know, wait till the New Year's Day. Like, your soul is just in the now. Your soul, hence why I'm getting distracted, because there's a lesson in that too. Your soul lives in the now. Your soul lives in the present. It is your human mind or ego, or that human construct that listens to, it's how we've been conditioned, right? It's how we've been programmed, is to look at dates, look at times, look at what's on the calendar, look at what's on our schedule. And we put off so many things in our life for a certain date, a certain time. I'll wait until New Year's. I'll wait until Monday. I'll wait until it's winter. I'll wait until summer to start. I'll wait until I can't have kids now because I can't afford it. I'll wait till I can afford it to have kids. I'll wait till someone motivates me. I will wait until just general things. I'll be happy when? I'll be happy when I'm skinnier. I'll be happy when I'm fitter. I'll be happy when I've got more money. I'll be happy when I've lost the weight. I'll be happy when I'm in my dream relationship. I'll be happy in my next job. Like, we put off everything all the time instead of living in the now, instead of embodying life right here, right now. And what I want to encourage you today is learn to just, if something is calling you, do it. If you feel you need to make a change, change it. Don't wait for other people to motivate you. If you wait for motivation, you will wait forever. If I waited for somebody to motivate me to work out, and I have been working out for over, I'm just going to use exercise as an example, in my 20s, I'm now 46, so a long time. If I relied on somebody to meet at the studio or meet at the gym or go for a walk with, they're going to stop. There's going to be times in your life, if I look back at the last 20 to 25 years that I have been looking after myself, exercising, getting up in the morning to train, if I had have waited and put my dependability on somebody else, I would not have achieved anything. And that's what I want you to realize now. You might be in the start of your journey. You might have experienced this yourself. People are going to come and go. People are going to commit to you for a period, and then they're going to go and do their own thing. They're going to move. Life's going to change. It's this constant process, this constant ebb and flow of change and growth and evolution throughout your whole entire life. So you have to find the motivation within. It's not always going to be there. You have to take action. And that is where the motivation comes. The motivation comes from when you take more action, my friends, from when you do the thing. And I see this all the time. I see people say, I'll wait until it warms up. I'll wait until January the 1st. I'll wait until New Year's. They rely on that date. They get started. They might do the thing for a while. So whether I'm talking about working out or eating clean or taking care of themselves, they will do it for a period. If they don't have a deep-rooted why, they will stop. They will give up because they will go, it's just too hard. Because we're going to go through seasons our whole entire life. We're going to go through cold, warm. We're going to go through periods where we feel like it, we don't feel like it, where we have motivation, where we lose motivation. It is going to constantly change your whole entire life. So my point is, you have to take responsibility. You have to be the one that turns up. You have to be the one that does the thing, irrespective of what anybody else around you does. Irrespective of the season, irrespective of the date and the calendar, you have to do the thing anyway. I decided for a very, very long time ago, when my kids were little, that I want to have a fit and healthy body forever because I want to have energy to keep up with my kids. I want to have energy. We love traveling. We love life experience. I want to have energy to get the most out of life. I want to have energy so that I'm fit and healthy to do amazing things with my partner, with my kids, with my friends and family, and for myself. And so my big why has always been to get the most out of life, to have the fittest, healthiest body that I possibly can so I can get the most out of my life. And that has been my driving force since the time my kids were little. They're now 20, about to turn 21 and about to turn 19. And it hasn't stopped. Regardless of whether I feel like it, regardless of what the season is, regardless of if it's cold in the morning, I just get up and go. And that's what I want you to start doing, is find that inner drive, that inner motivation. But more importantly, what is your big why? What is driving you? Why do you want to have the fittest, healthiest body that you can? I was watching, just lately, Tom and I have been watching this Tulsa King. We've been stuck on this Netflix series and it's got Sylvester Stallone in it, okay? And I was looking at him last night and he is 79. And I looked at him and I went, oh my goodness, he has so much for his age. I went, he is like 6 years younger than my grandmother. No disrespect to my grandmother or a lot of other people. It doesn't matter. Everybody has different stories, different situations. I understand that. However, I'm like, he is 6 years younger than my grandmother. He is fit as anything. You can see muscle definition in his body. You can see that, I mean, yeah, he's had a hard life as well, like definitely in the beginning, but you can just see he is aged so well. That's my point where I'm going with this. He is aged so well, he does not look his age. And the older that I get, the more I thought I need to keep taking care of myself so that I age in reverse. That's like a mantra that I keep repeating is I age in reverse. And obviously that's not going to fully happen, but I want to, your mind, your thoughts have an imprint on your body, on your state, on your being, and how you feel in yourself. And I have this belief that you don't have to age like everybody else. You're responsible for your body. You're responsible for your life. You're responsible for taking the absolute best, exquisite care of you so that as you get older, you have less injury, you have more mobility, you have better health, better wellness, less disease. You can get up out of bed feeling amazing. You can look more youthful, but it comes back to what you do every single day. Do I get up? It comes back to your daily decisions. Do I get up and exercise? Look, it's up to you whether you want to do it. I like the morning because I know it's done and nothing can creep in the afternoon and distract me. It's ticked off before my household wakes, before I get into my work or any other jobs that I have to do. Everybody's routine's different, but for me, that has worked for a very, very long time. And I'm responsible for my body as you are for yours. So you have to think about your long-term goals. Like my last business, when I had a personal training business, was called Optimal Health and Fitness. And that was my mantra, like optimal health and fitness for life, not when I feel like it, not when I have time, because if you wait for time, there will never be a right time. I want to feel good in my body and be able to exercise forever. It will change throughout the periods in your life. You will go through different stages: pregnancy, motherhood, postpartum, injury, body changes, hormone changes. Your whole life you are going to change. So your exercise will adapt with your routines, having kids in school, pre-kids, kids in school, after school activities, kids leave home. Like your routine is going to change. Your work routine is going to change. Your life is going to change. Your body is going to change. But what does not change? Your commitment to yourself, your commitment to show up, your commitment to work out, your commitment to take the most exquisite care of yourself is going to help you for the long term so that you can be more abled in your body. You can be, a few boats has gone past at the moment, the jetty's rocking, there's a plane flying overhead, it's just beautiful. So that you can get the most out of your life. What is your big driving why? Because that is what is going to get you out of bed in the morning. I've spoke about it in previous podcasts. As bad as it sounds, I don't want to be a frumpy mum. I want to feel attractive for myself and for my husband. I want to have energy to travel. I want to have energy to run around with my kids in the playground. I want a jet ski. That's why we moved out here. We want to go and explore the world. I love the jet ski because it gives me access to what's out there. It gives me access to nature and it gives me access to the most beautiful part of the world. And I need a fit and healthy body to ride it. I need to feel my absolute best to get the most out of life. So what about you? What is your big driving why? What is your big reason that gets you out of bed in the morning, that gets you taking care of yourself, for you, for your family, for your kids, for the whatever period of your life that you're in? What is your big driving why? And it cannot be just to lose weight. It will only get you so far. That's why New Year's resolutions fail, because people say, I just want to lose 5 kilos, I want to lose 10 kilos. They might hit that or they might struggle to hit that and they quit because they hit the goal and they quit. It has to come from this fundamental core belief that I want to get the most out of my life. I want to have a fit and healthy and abled, whatever it is for you, body, to get me through life, to give me the best life experience, to take care of your vessel. This one body, girls, is going to get you through life. And I will bang on about that every single episode, not every episode, but most of them, because you've got one body. Nourish it, take care of it, look after it, treat it with kindness, love on it, and just fulfill it with the most beautiful foods, with words, with kindness, with movement. Take exquisite care of it because it's going to carry you through this whole life experience. So just start. I don't care what stage you're at now, whether it is, and this can relate to anything, okay? You might already be exercising, but you might not take time for meditation. You might not take time for self-care. Might be one of these people that just run off your feet all the time, racing here, there, and everywhere, and you go, oh, I'll wait till I have time to meditate. I'll wait till I have time to ground. I'll wait till I have time to learn about breath. And you put off all of these things for wellness, for your soul wellness, for your mental wellness until you have time. Guess what? You are not going to have time. You have to make time regardless. You have to make time because you prioritize it, because people make time for the things that they value. So do you value your health, your wellness, your fitness enough, yourself enough that you make it a priority? It has to be a priority, girls. I have for over 20 years and I've not always had the time. I have made the time, and that's why I've gotten up early to do it. So find the time. And you might want to start with writing out a list of your fundamental values. What are my values? Think around your health, your environment, your home environment, your career, money, finance, your family, your time for recreation, your spirituality, that time for yourself, that connection with yourself. Write down your highest, top 3 or top 5 values and go, am I spending time in my value areas? If not, look at where are you spending your time. Can you change it? Because it's up to you to change it. It's not up to me to motivate you. I can inspire you, but you're the one that has to take the action, okay? So are you spending time in your highest value areas? Because you see that all the time. Often people go, I really value time with I value my husband, my kids, yet they spend all their time at work. And I know we have work, we have to do these things. However, make time in your calendar for the things that you value. I'll start working out when I have time. I'll start working out when it gets warmer. I'll start working out when my kids start school because I'm so busy with little kids. Or I'll start working out when my kids go into high school because then they're more independent and I have more time. Or I'll just wait until my kids are older. Like, you're putting off years. You are literally putting off years of your life waiting for the timing to be right. Just like my mum said to me, if you wait till the time is right to have kids, you'll just wait forever. If you wait to be motivated, you'll wait forever. You have to start. You have to get out of your comfort zone. And getting out of your comfort zone, if you said to me, I will wait until I feel more comfortable. I'll wait till my anxiety goes. I'll wait until whatever your excuse, you're going to keep waiting, okay? If you wait until you feel comfortable, girls, you're not going to feel comfortable to start something new. I promise you. Everything that I have done has been out of my comfort zone. If you wait till I know somebody to go to a class, or I'll wait until you put off going to events, you put off starting study or starting new jobs or meeting new people or going to something that you think will be fun, you think will be, you know it will be so good for you, but you don't go because you're scared, because you don't know anybody, you'll be the new person. And you wait till you feel comfortable, you are not going to feel comfortable. You have to go and do the thing anyway. I remember when I went and did like my PT course, my bar, all of those courses that I've done, my yoga, my Pilates teacher training, things I've done, I went, I'm too old, or I'm not going to know anybody. I had this vision that I'm going to be the old chick and everybody there is, because I was like pushing 30, everybody there is going to be, no, I was just over 30. Everyone's going to be 18, straight out of school to do my personal training. And I'm going to be this old woman in the class. If I had waited until I found a group with people my age, or if I just put it off because I was scared, I would never have done it. And all those little things, if I look back, all those little breadcrumbs have led me to where I am now. And you are not going to feel comfortable all the time. We feel these fears. You've got to push through the fear. You've got to do it anyway. And that comes down to your own inner drive, your own inner motivation, your own inner why. Because if you wait until you feel comfortable, you will put off everything in your life. And I know now, like if I look back, there's been so many things I've done out of my comfort zone. I've shared on a lot of the podcast. I make it a habit of doing things to get out of my comfort zone so that I'm so comfortable in my own skin, that I am so comfortable with who I am, with being on my own, that I wasn't at first. I used to have people around me. If I had to go and meet somebody for lunch or go to the shops when I was younger, which I know you do too, you want to do it with people. You want to do it with somebody that you feel comfortable with. I got to a point that I went, I'm okay if I look like I'm a loner. I'm okay if I'm sitting in a cafe by myself. I'm okay going to places by myself. I'm okay rocking up to networking things now by myself and not knowing anyone. I think, what's the worst that can happen? I'll stand there by myself, not talking to anyone, and that'll just be for a period. Or I can be the one of the best people skills that I can teach you is ask questions. When you go to somewhere and you don't know anybody, or you feel a little bit uncomfortable, ask questions about somebody else, because it's amazing when you ask, and I teach my kids this, when you ask, other people do the talking. So just have the confidence to go, hi, my name's Lisa. And I thought about that and I went, I can just walk into a room, whether it's a networking event, people I don't know, and just walk in and go, hi, my name's Lisa, what's your name? And ask questions. What do you do for work? Or just, what do you have kids? Or just ask questions. It's amazing how you can literally then say nothing and people will talk back to you. People will fill you in, and you just drop another little question and they will talk. And half an hour can go by and you can say, you try this and you do it. Half an hour can go by and other people have done all the talking. They've told you all about themselves, and people like talking about themselves. They probably haven't even asked you anything about you. But that's okay. You can then start to feel so much more comfortable with people, and they will walk away and go, gee, she was nice. And you don't do it from a place of insincerity. You do it from a genuine place of sincerity and wanting to know people and wanting to put yourself out there. And do you know what happens? You just get out of your comfort zone. The more you do those things, the more you introduce yourself to somebody, the more you rock up to somewhere where you don't know anybody and you do it anyway, you will grow in strength, you will grow in confidence, you will grow in this worth in yourself. You will get so far out of your comfort zone that you will look back and you go, who is that scared girl of so many years ago? I don't even recognize her anymore. But I know at the time when you do something new, you meet new people, you start something, it is hard, it's uncomfortable, but guess what? It becomes comfortable in the long run. There was something I read in a Slide Age book, and I know I've spoke about this on the podcast before, but there's power of repetition. If you forgot, I'll remind you again. What is comfortable now becomes uncomfortable later. What is uncomfortable now becomes comfortable later. Let me give you an example. It is uncomfortable to get up in winter and exercise. It is uncomfortable to start something new and go to a new class. It is uncomfortable to meet new people. It is uncomfortable to put yourself out there and try new things. However, it's uncomfortable to start a new class, uncomfortable to take care of yourself. It is comfortable when you have energy. It is comfortable when your body feels so good. It is comfortable when you have confidence in yourself. Do you get my point? And the opposite, what's comfortable now? It's comfortable to sit on the couch and eat chocolate. It's comfortable to sleep in and hit snooze. But what's uncomfortable later is when you've put on the weight, when you feel awful in your body, when you have no energy, when you get sick all the time. That becomes uncomfortable later, 5 years down the track when you're 10 kilos heavier. But it's comfortable at the time when you're doing those simple habits, when you're busy and rushed off your feet and you go and get takeaway. It's comfortable, it's easy. It's uncomfortable when you're not happy in your body. You get my point. Just like it's uncomfortable when you get out of your comfort zone. But do you know what's comfortable? The amount of people I've met at networking events, the amount of people or opportunities that I've come across by just having the courage, a gut feeling will drop in and I'll be somewhere, like meeting my best friend Kira. I just had this drop in feeling that said, you need to say hi to that woman. I was comfortable reading my book on my boat, coming home from snorkeling at the Great Barrier Reef, but something said to me, you need to say hi to that woman. And I did. And what has been comfortable now is the beautiful friendship we've formed, all the things that she has taught me. She's been such a pivotal part in my journey over the last couple of years. But I had to get out of my comfort zone. Does that make sense? Make it a habit of getting out of your comfort zone, because your life will open up to new possibilities and your confidence will grow. So if you're sitting here and it's wintertime, and you're thinking of starting something new, you're thinking of exercising, you've fallen off the bandwagon, you have fallen into a comfort trap over the last couple of months because it's got cold, get out of your comfort zone and start again. Get out of your comfort zone and turn up to a class. Get out of your comfort zone and go for that walk. Do what feels uncomfortable, and I promise you it will feel comfortable. Just start. It doesn't matter when. Don't wait for New Year's. And this can apply to anything, girls. It does not necessarily have to be about exercise. This can be about starting a new job, starting new friendships, starting new relationships, starting, traveling, or things that you want to do that you love, starting a creative project, starting something new. Just do the thing. Don't wait till New Year's. Don't wait till you're comfortable. Don't wait for a certain date on the calendar. Don't wait for Monday. Your soul does not have a timeline. Just do it now because it feels good, and you will be so grateful that you did. I always think we also get conditioned to like Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. And this is just what works for me. Maybe not necessarily for you, and that's okay. But I always think I don't want to be so conditioned by society's Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, or I want my personal life and my work life to blend where I can come and go at whatever time suits me. If I want to work on the weekend, I can work on the weekend. If I want to go and do something during the week, I can. And that's something that I have created myself, and that's what's important to me. It's not important to everybody, but that's what's important to me. And I'm learning that my soul does not have a timeline. Like this morning, I'm podcasting. It's like 6 something in the morning, because it feels right and it feels aligned for me, and the wisdom has come through that I'm jumping on and I'm sharing with you now. I'm not waiting for a certain time of day. And I know you might sit there and go, it's easy for you, you know, like you run your own business. Like, that's just what works for me, what I value. What was in priority for me is I didn't want to be, because I've done that 9 to 5 for a very long time, the Monday to Friday, and I didn't want to spend my whole life doing that. So I made a choice to make changes, and it got to a point I had to get out of my comfort zone to do it. So you get my point. Your soul does not have a timeline. Your soul doesn't know whether it's Monday or Friday, what the date of the calendar is. Your soul lives for the here and the now. And that is one of the most important things about becoming more present. You get so in tune with yourself, you start to listen to your soul's guidance and not necessarily everything on the calendar. So I know we need structure. I know we need dates. I know we need all that thing. I'm not saying that we have to completely forego it and we can't live our life just on a whim and what feels good. Like, wouldn't that be amazing? I know we need that structure, and I do too. But what I'm saying is, don't put off what you can do now. If you feel a calling to do it, if you know you need to do it, but you're anxious, but you're scared, but you don't know where to start, or you're waiting for motivation, don't. You have to be your intrinsic motivation. You have to do the thing. You have to have the courage to step out of your comfort zone and just do it when your soul is calling you, and don't wait till you feel like it. Don't wait till somebody else motivates you. Don't wait for a certain date. Just start. And you will grow, I was going to say get and grow. You will grow in confidence. You will achieve your goals. You will get the results that you want. You will live a life different to other people, because most people wait. Most people put off their life waiting for the right time, but not you, my friends. If you've listened this far, just do the thing now. Make the phone call. Start the project. Get to a class. Get out, get walking. Whatever it is for you, start your food prep. Go and stock up on good, healthy foods. Don't wait till you feel like it. And yes, we need to honor the seasons. Yes, I know in wintertime our body naturally wants to hibernate that little bit more, but it doesn't mean you give up on yourself altogether. It means just change your timetable, change your routine, change what you're doing for movement, but still move, still eat clean, still do those things, but do it with the season. Because I know we have a bit more of a calling come winter time to hibernate a little bit, to eat more warming foods, but you don't have to give up on everything, right? You don't have to throw everything out the window and just eat all of the crappy warming foods. You can still eat healthy, you can still eat well and have a beautiful, nourishing, nutritious diet with warmer foods. You can still move your body, but maybe swap it out for some more gentle restorative yoga as opposed to doing the high intense stuff. You can still do the thing, but adapt it to the season. That's okay. Adapt it to, oh my God, there's the most beautiful big white sea eagle flying overhead. That's a sign. Like, listen to your soul. Stay connected to yourself. Still do the things for yourself. Start the thing that you want to do. Be your own motivation. Be your own guiding light. Be your own inspiration, and get so super clear on your big reason why. Okay, get so super clear on what are you living for? What is going to fulfill you? What lights you up? What do you want to have that energy and that wellness for? Why do you want to start the new project? What is calling you? Follow it, because if whatever you want to call it, God, source, grace, universe, planted a seed in your mind, in your heart, that's because it's meant for you. That's because that's part of what you're here to do. Okay? So listen to it, honor it, and just start. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for spring. Don't wait for New Year's. Just start the thing now. And I promise you, your whole life will change when you start adopting that attitude that your soul does not have a timeline. Tune into it, honor it, listen to it, and do it because it's important to you. Do it because you value it. You are your highest priority, my friend. Put time in the things you value. Remember that people invest time in the things they value. Do you value scrolling through social media? Probably not. Do you value sitting on the couch, wasting your life watching TV? Probably not. So change your actions from this day forward. Make sure your actions are in alignment with your values. Make sure your actions are in alignment with that person that you want to become, and become her now, and your whole life will change, angels. Well, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to go and take my dog for a walk, get in that last little bit of sunrise and soak it in. Get out on sunrise, get out in those beautiful times of day, sunset, and just sit there and just take a few moments to just breathe. Breathe it all in. Get into the here and the now, girls. The Power of Now is one of the most amazing books by Eckhart Tolle. It will change your life. I'm going to leave that with you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, angels. Mwah. So much love to you. Bye.